Same thing transpires. The spider, in a little jaunty spider motion.
Yeah.
Makes its way over to the chest and then it explodes. And rains silver pieces all over the place.
All right. Can you
they call
do
me
another?
The mage because I make it rain.
Can you do another detect magic in here? See if it's all gone.
Well, we're on the way.
They'll have to take me 10 minutes. Another 10 minutes, I would assume, to prepare the spell.
If I can keep my balls in my pants, then.
Well, maybe.
Do it.
All right. Well, would any of the silver pieces be knocked into like the middle of the room where it'd be safe to pick them up or touch them?
Yeah, certainly.
You guys could pick those up and inspect them while I get this spell ready.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Be a bit cautious.
I'm gonna looking for the bone pieces as well while I'm doing this.
Okay.
I'm also kind of like, as I'm preparing the spell, I'm looking over at this like somewhat intact Minotaur skull that fell near me. Yeah.
Does it say anything?
All right.
It does not.
No.
You're not going to Shadowgate on us then. All right.
The total number of silver pieces is 2,300 silver pieces.
Are these old ass?
I assume they're the same.
Pieces?
Sorry?
Are these the old ass silver pieces?
These are the old style silver pieces.
All right, so everyone gets 700.
It's the wrong picture is what it is. It's a different picture.
So everyone should have a total of 774 old silver pieces.
Yeah, so everybody adds 77 pounds to your encumbrance.
What?
Done.
Assuming we're going to be taking it.
I'm taking it, man. I'm taking my money.
How much does that put you at, Walter?
77 pounds?
Yeah.
Let's see here. My current encumbrance is 47. So 77 plus 47. 124. I'm still good.
Just in heavy?
Yeah, just in heavy.
If I took all that, I'd be in heavy.
Okay. So you'll be a -1 to hit and -1 to movement?
I think I'll carry it out to the front.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. I mean, like, we'll carry all the stuff out and...
Yeah, all right.
I'd like, first of all, how are you carrying all that?
Well, I assume that I have a backpack.
You do, but remember it was in 2 large chests.
Interesting.
Those sacks that we were back in the other room, we can
why don't we go get
those.
Yeah, we go get one of the crates there maybe as well.
Yeah. By this time, by this time, you guys have like divided up the spoils and whatnot. Yep. I'm my spell is finished preparing, so I can now cast. Yeah. But what do you guys want, or what do you gentlemen want me to cast it on? Do you want me to cast it on the room itself?
Yeah,
do you want me
just
to cast
the
it on
room
the silver
itself.
or the bones?
Well, we put it all in the crates in front of him and say, go nuts, just do everything if you can. I don't know how the spells work. You're gonna, I assume you just point your finger at things and then you know, right?
The way the spell works is I can detect the magic. I can understand its certain. I guess flavor is another way of explaining the magic, the way it feels or the way it I interpret it. But as to its specific areas, I would have to. I would have to focus the spell in a different way instead of just general.
I mean, we just need to know if there's any magic left here, mostly.
All right. Okay. Well. All right. I will see what I can do. I'll I'll get into the usual spellcasting stance, fingers to forehead, and then other hands, fingers splayed out. I'll get probably a bit closer, and I'll see if I can, if proximity can tell me whether or not it's the actual items or the room itself. I will prepare myself, vocalize Ostende Mihi, and then release the magic, kind of holding my hand out towards the room, but then also kind of like running it over the various things, so like the silver pieces and the bone shards and the Minotaur head.
You feel nothing.
I feel nothing. All right.
Goody.
Well, it seems, yeah, and I report that I'm just like, it seems the magic has passed from this place.
All right.
All right. Since we're still in this thing, we're obviously not going to be able to take the coins through the crack.
Yeah.
This might be an interesting way of dealing with this. Will we be able to get the? How big were the crates, by the way? Were they like normal human size?
They were bigger than the crack, if that's what you're thinking.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. What about the sacks? Are we able to fill the sacks with this stuff?
Yeah, you could probably get about 200 of the coins into those sacks.
How many sacks in
Each.
total? Was there 2?
Yeah, I mean it was just 2 sacks with the chair on top. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do the process of getting the money through the crack by transferring it via sacks and stuff into the crates on either side. It'll take time, obviously, but you know, it's worth it. And then we'll store it.
Well, imagine, Alistair, during this time you might want to refresh all of your spells.
Yeah, and
that
then
might be a good idea.
we'll
You mention that to me, then I'll go over and I'll start the process of getting all the spells. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll leave them in the first room that we came through with the first tapestry.
Yeah.
And then
So you go back around.
Yeah.
Get the sacks. Come back around.
Yeah.
Through the crack.
Yeah.
Fill 2 sacks. 2 sacks at a time, going through the crack and back in and back out and back in.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
It'll take some time, but you know, it's honest work.
Okay.
And for
It's money.
2,000 silver
Whilst-
pieces,
Yeah.
it's worth doing, I think. So
This is a huge windfall for me.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm also sitting there preparing my spells. I'll be preparing, I guess, the same as what I did, but instead of 2 tenses, I have the tigers. I'll be doing like fire burst cantrips.
Now you can't. Well, I've been letting you change the spells you get at the beginning of the session because it was the beginning of the session, but you can't effectively erase spells from your memory just because you want to. You have.
Okay, so I can refresh the ones I've already expended, but ones I've already got memorized, I can't get rid of. Okay.
Maybe you should try
So-
re-piece the skeleton's parts back together while we're doing this as well.
Well, it's okay. Well, let's see.
Yeah.
I mean, a refresh on the spells is still nice.
Yeah, I'll refresh whatever spells I might have expended. I can't refresh. I've only got 2 uses of the cantrip left, though. I can't really refresh. It's kind of weird. Sorry, get all those. Yeah, and while you guys are doing that, I'll be just mucking around with the bone shards, seeing how they fit together, and
Well, so that eye of the tiger runs out.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I've still got that other torch that we have, so.
And I think he still has one more use of Fire the Tiger anyways.
Well, he refreshed his spells, so he has 2 more.
Yeah, so...
Yep, I've got 2 Tensor's Eyes, a Fire Burst, and no, I didn't even use the Fire Burst, so yeah. So I've got another Detect Magic and only 2 uses of the cantrips left.
I'm afraid several of the bones were blasted into 2 pieces, and so even if you could figure out how to put it together, it wouldn't fit properly.
All right. But did it look like that the bones would be the case in which the Minotaur skull was?
No.
Did it look like it would be hollow, or?
It looked like a hinged thing, like a case almost. It looked like a case. Okay, so you were right about that. It looks like a case with the Minotaur skull inside of it, but there were straps on the outside. And when you unfold it, it turns into a shield that's made out of bones with the skull protruding from it.
Interesting.
But the joint that had hinged it together have broken, and several of the bones have cracked.
So you said it folds into a shield. Would I be able to recognize something like that?
If he showed it to you, yeah. I suppose. I mean, anybody can recognize it.
I mean, like, would I be able to, like, piece it back together? If
No,
I had the materials.
Possibly. The fact that it's not made of metal, I'm not sure.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll give you that. Okay, well, I mean, what do you guys think? Does the Minotaur skull appear to be, like, anything out of the ordinary? Maybe Ingolf
I cast
would be able
Detect
to-
Magic on all of
No,
the
we already
stuff.
cast... Yeah.
If there's any significance, it would just probably be because of the fact that it's in the Minotaur Mage's area. I think it's important.
Okay.
I might hold on to the skull.
All right.
Oh, I might want...
Okay, 4 pounds.
4 pounds.
For the
Yeah.
skull. It's a pretty big
Yes.
skull.
Yes.
Okay.
Minotaurs can get up to 9 feet tall.
Well, we didn't find anything that would help us, but do you want to see if we can try this silver key on this door? See if it reacts to it in any way?
We don't have any other doors to check, right?
We've done just about all of them, yeah.
Well, on my mark, on my pad here, that it looks like we have, yeah. Yeah.
What happens next?
So I guess we head back to the last room, and we see
Okay.
if the key has any sort of reaction whatsoever to the door.
Who's using the key?
Well, I'll use it.
I'll use the key.
You? Okay, great, perfect. Wash my hands of this.
Well, so you grasp the key. You don't see that there's any place to put the key, though.
Alright, maybe just attempt to touch the key to one of the bas reliefs of the Minotaurs.
Okay. Ding.
Nothing? Alright. Hmm.
You die.
You're instantly turned to ash.
What about the Minotaur
Oh,
skull?
great. Yeah, I'll take the Minotaur skull out and bring it near the doors to see if there's any particular reaction. Won't touch it to the doors just yet, though.
Nope.
Alright.
Well, this was a bust. I mean, clearly it's a magical door, but clearly we don't have... we're not well equipped to get through this. But hey, on the bright side, 2,000 silver pieces. Eh?
2,000 silver pieces is not why we're here. Stopping Wyvern Falls from being attacked by these creatures is why we're here.
Well, I mean... yeah, it's troubling, but there's not much else we can do. Unless you want to go through and break all those blue orby things in the rooms. I mean, this one's broken. I point back to it.
The granite pins. That'd take a lot of work.
Yeah.
Granite's a
Well,
very, very tough
It
stone.
would. Those are very tough.
I don't see much other choice here.
You may not be using the key the right way.
Oh, DM drops a hint. Interesting.
I mean,
Or
Where's
you may
the
not,
key
or rather,
on the tapestry?
you may not be using the right key.
The right key. Well, I don't see any gold keys around here.
I mean,
You're right. You don't.
Yeah. Correct. You see no gold keys. Damn it. Alright.
damn.
I'm looking at Luke. I can tell he's trying to figure it out. He's trying to piece it together. I can see him.
What
I can't
about...
think it.
does the
think
skull
harder.
have any place you can put the key?
No, fortunately not.
Can you put the
What?
two sides of the,
The
top?
tapestry. Where are the keys, and what does the thing look like that he's wearing in the tapestry? What does the skull look like? Does it look like what I'm holding in my hands? Am I?
No, it looks like a headdress that's been fashioned from a Minotaur skull with all sorts of feathers and painting and stuff on it that he's wearing on his head.
Hmm.
What did the first tapestry say? Something about kneel or bow? If you wish to receive his
Bow
power.
to, yeah. Ye who seek his blessing, bow down in worship of his power. That was in the first room.
Yeah.
I don't know much
Maybe
about
we can bow
worshipping.
down in the first room.
Might,
Yeah, worshipping means we can put ourselves under his particular control, like his blessing or his curse.
might be the only way to open the door. If I don't know.
Alright, I get down on my knees and they go, "Oh, holy Minotaur mage," and I'm like over dramatizing it, and I'm like, "Please grant me power to enter your domain," and I'm like doing like the whole like thing. And
I
it's
put
like,
the
Silence, screech you.
yeah, well, maybe that's not how you do it, but
Uh,
maybe I'll
Go to
get
the,
the silver key, hold it up, and I don't know, say 496, proclaim it. Nothing.
Nothing.
All right.
What about the granite plinths we called them?
The plinths.
The granite, yeah, the granite
Why don't we...
crystals.
Wait, did we even read the one in here? Or no, wait.
The one in here is broken,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah. We only got sleep, and Minotaur, I think. Those are the only 2 words that we were able to find.
Alright. Sleep in Minotaur.
Hey, Engelard, why don't you give me philosophy of mind,
Alright.
intellect, so 15.
Alright.
Yes. Someone who is designing a place like this, you think the door. This also goes with architecture.
Right.
You're not sure, based on what you know so far about this room and the story, is that you're not sure whether this door is keeping something out or keeping something in.
Right.
Secondly, with architecture, you may need the key, but obviously there's no place to put the key. Not sure that helps, but
There's no place to put... You need the key, but there's no place to put the key. I'm not sure if I'm keeping some... I mean, if it was keeping something out, then the keys would need to be used on the inside portion.
Graham, on the outside of the mountain, is there anything that would enter the room that we can't get into from the outside?
so which one?
If we go outside along the mountain face there, is there like another entrance to the back room through there? On the outside of the mountain? Like maybe a crack or
I
something
guess
like
we'd
that
have
we
to
can
try
get
and
through?
find that
No.
out.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
No.
To be honest, I am fucking terrible at these types of things in D&D. Like,
So am I, so I'm trying to figure... But,
Don't overthink it. You may be thinking about it too hard.
okay.
well, I'm just saying that for... I don't...
I'm saying, okay, how about this? Alistair.
I mean, I was just going to say that obviously it's probably keeping something in just based on the fact that why else would the keys be out here?
Mm.
Alistair is kind of the key factor.
Minotaur. Something to do with magic then, I bet.
Hey, put the skull on your head.
I was thinking about that, but I don't know what the consequences are. It's one of the things.
Boredom is the ultimate consequence if you don't do it.
Yeah. Boredom
Alright,
and...
I'll put fit the Minotaur skull down over my head.
Mm-hmm.
Snug. Did you take off your hat first, though?
No.
This is like sitting on toes.
I very, very reluctantly take off my my leather hat, and I noticed that the crossbow bolt is still stuck in there. But
Yeah, sure.
I decide, nah, that's part of its charm now. So so then I put the Minotaur skull over my head. Nothing immediate happens, I assume.
Nope.
You become the
All right.
Minotaur mage, you start killing everyone. It's weird.
What does the tapestry in this room, what does it show again?
This is a very, very old man wearing the Minotaur headdress.
And
There's one thing that Alistair hasn't tried to do.
there's only one key I know in that tapestry, right?
There's 2 keys in that.
Oh, damn it.
Have I tried to use the silver key on the skull in any way, shape, or form? Have I been able to?
You tried, but
Nope, that's...
Can I don't know. In the tapestry, he's wearing the keys around his neck, isn't he?
yeah.
Maybe I'll try and, I don't know. Do I have anything to be able to put it around? I don't know. Does anyone have any leather straps so I can put it around my neck?
Yeah. I'll throw some straps at you.
All right. I'll just give it a quick tie off and put the key around the neck.
Okay.
Strike a pose.
I turn around and I try to look as evil as possible.
All right. Then what?
Nothing.
Then what? You just stand there?
I
Go
think
touch the door or something, man.
Well,
Alright.
well, what magic what magic do you have available to you currently?
I have 2 night vision eye of the tigers, a fire burst, 2 cantrips of my choice, and detect magic.
Is there a keyhole in the granite slab somewhere?
No.
Okay,
No.
just checking.
No, that thing is
Just
broken.
checking.
Alright. I might
Try
oh,
praying.
Jesus.
Try praying. I mean, try praying. Just try it.
All right, I'll bow down before the two the bas relief minotaurs, and yeah, just kind of, I don't know, put myself in a reposed position. Nothing.
Try like the guy on the scroll.
You do this and
Yeah.
nothing.
Nothing.
The guy on the scroll, huh? Damn.
I'm
Pay attention to the illustrations.
Luke, I'm sending you via mental messages.
I'm so obviously it's just something so simple that we're missing. Oh fuck, it's so annoying.
Just give us another minute.
All right, I just commanded. I don't know. Since I'm kind of like in this get up, maybe I'll just try and command the doors to open. I'll just say it in an imperial voice. It's like, open for me, the Minotaur mage.
Well, that was not very confident.
Open. Literally, you had to just booming voice.
All right, I stand up and it's just like, I command you to open. Nothing.
Doors remain shut.
I'm sitting
Yeah,
there just
I'll
laughing in the
try.
corner. I'm like,
Yeah.
Still, the only one not to embarrass himself yet.
All right.
Yes. Well.
Graham is like hinting so hard right now.
That's spooky, man. I'll tap him back in.
I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Cast magic
496.
missile into the darkness.
496.
Something easy, simple that you specifically haven't done, Alistair.
Cast magic.
Here's another hint. Walzer tried to.
God, Walter's tried to do all sorts of shit. Walter's tried to kill himself. He's tried to sing.
Sing.
Yeah.
Maybe try singing.
God,
Singing
it's not
what,
singing. It's not singing. Just
Hey.
So
Hey,
things
hey,
I've
I'm just
done.
gonna go up to the doors now and I'm gonna get a bit frustrated. Just go up to the doors and try and push them open now, or pull them open, or what.
When you go open, the doors pull open noiselessly.
I knew it. Shit.
You just have to try and open the door. When you open the door, when you grasp the handles, magic courses through your chest and your heart and your biceps, and you feel the very core of your magical ability was the key that you needed to open the door.
Did we ever need the keys?
Hmm?
Did we ever actually need the keys, or?
Well, you're not sure. This is another 8-sided room, but it is double the usual size. At least 70 feet to the far wall. Against that wall, 3 chests sit. In the center of the room, there is a dais of 3 broad steps, octagonal in shape. Around the base of the dais, facing the door, are Minotaur skeletons. As you enter, the lid of a great stone coffin that sits on the dais swings to one side and falls to the other side.
I take out my listen.
Steam begins to pour out of the sarcophagus. A great Minotaur rises from the crypt. He is dressed in green robes and has an ornate longsword strapped across his back. He looks around with empty, dead eyes that are glazed over, green-colored. He looks directly at Alistair, and he says, "So, Blackheart, I see you've come to finish me off."
Oh dear. I'm just gonna make a roll to see whether or not I shit my pants.
He seems to ignore Engelard and Walzer.
All right. So the core of my magic has activated this thing, and he's.
I want to touch Alistair on the shoulder and go, you should give me the eyes.
Yeah,
The eyes, huh?
probably a good idea to give us sight.
You look up,
All
and
right.
mounted on the far wall is a giant stone wyvern fashioned as part of the wall.
Awesome.
There are
Awesome.
wyvern-headed
Damn.
sconces holding torches that light
Oh,
when
okay.
he wakes.
Good, we're not in complete darkness then.
The floor is carved into the likeness of several interlocked lizard creatures.
Interesting.
The sarcophagus is also made to look like two wyverns with their necks crossed like two swans.
All right, I want to. So is he out of the thing?
He is standing in the sarcophagus.
Alexis, I assume.
He says, "Cat got your tongue, Blackheart?"
Ah, this man is not Blackheart. You have him confused with something else.
I'll speak up. Yeah, it's like you sense my magic, but I think you do not see. I'm not this black heart. We are we are merely explorers.
Ah, deceptions, eh?
How old do you assume Blackheart is, good sir?
He says,
Can you not hear it in our voices? Can you not feel it on our steps? We we are not this person.
Blackheart, well, you fooled me for the last time. This will be our final battle.
Oh, shit.
I suggest you rethink this, good sir. We're not here to do harm to you.
He
Only
speaks
find
over
answers.
you. He speaks over you as if he can't hear you.
Okay.
Okay, so he senses only the magic in me.
And he climbs out of the sarcophagus, so he's standing on the top stair. And by the way, this is a Minotaur. It's not a human like the pictures you've seen.
Interesting.
Oh, so he's gone completely. Okay, this is
He's gone off
strange.
the deep end.
At that point, he makes wide, sweeping arm motions, and he says "Nebula Diem," and then fog begins to roll out of the sarcophagus and begins to kind of start to fill the room.
I sprint at the Minotaur.
Okay,
Oh.
you.
Yep.
Sorry.
I'm going to sprint at him, and I'm going to...
Well, hold on. Take
Okay.
it easy.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to the end of, when you get about halfway to him, a red line, runes appear on the ground across the way. When you step on there, and the stone Minotaur, it's not stone Minotaur, stone Wyvern, shoots 3 needles out of its tail that's pointed at the door, and it will try to, and they will aim for you 3 shots. I would like to make a saving throw versus poison.
So, you'd like me to roll a d20. What's the DC on this?
It's at 14, like the other one.
Come on!
Oh!
I flick
Alright.
them back at the stone
Holy
thing.
shit!
Yeah, sure. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. So yeah, you sprint at the undead Minotaur.
Yep.
And what do you do?
Let's see here. I'm gonna look at what I can do in terms of stunts now that I have the advantage on him. How much XP do I have? I have 350, so I can do something. Let's see here. I want to do Bell Ringer on him.
Okay. Well, now remember you have to purchase the stunts beforehand, and then you can use them once per session, every session after that.
Oh, I thought you could use the stunts the moment,
No,
like
that's,
you.
that's specifically the professional abilities.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, that makes
And
more
you're a
sense.
fighter
then.
now.
Okay. Well, I guess I don't do that. I guess I just attack him because I don't. Well, hang on. I have back to the wall. Would that help in this situation?
No, because you're not adjacent to any walls.
Okay. All right. I thought it was. Okay. Yep. Sure. Well, let's attack then. 18.
18 will hit. You strike him mightily. Damage plus, and then a D10 for location, please. So this is a large creature, also. Yeah.
Did that screw up? I guess that did screw up. A large creature, so it's a D6 still. And it's a 3 for location. So it's 5 damage and 3 for location.
So you guys see Walzer run up and crack the Minotaur across the femur, and on the side of the knee, and the Minotaur mage has to go down on one knee. You felt like he broke something.
Forced to bow.
Yeah, forced to bow. He goes down on one knee, kneeling, and we probably don't have time for a full combat, but that's where we'll start next time.
Alright.
God, can I at least get 1 intimidation in here?
No.
Wow, okay. Shit.
Oh, that's one hell of a cliffhanger.
Yeah.